Oh boy, is this jank. But I don't know about y'all, but I've never seen anybody actually run SteamOS on a computer. So if I could have my mouse back, there we go. So basically what I have here is a VM, virtual machine running here. And here's Oracle. So this is how we're running it. This is how much crap it's taking up right here. If you can even read that, I'm not sure. But what we're going to do is we're going to clear stuff out here. We're going to full screen that. There we go. So basically all we have is, let's move the camera here, and can we, maybe if I rotate it like so, we can, there we go, that's good enough, right? If I move it down, there we go. But yeah, so you can see it says SteamOS up here, right here. And what it's doing is it's installing onto a virtualized hard drive. So basically it just thinks that there's a hard drive inside my hard drive. So it's still taking space out of my hard drive, but it's not accessing the files on my hard drive, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's like a folder. It just accesses that folder, and that's it. Now, I had already installed this, and I intended on starting the video there, but I managed to break it by changing the resolution from 4:9 to 16:9. Or yeah, I think that's it, right? From this resolution here to my full screen, which you can't see. And that just broke it. That just completely broke it. One thing I did notice on what I saw right before it started all the way up. Now it is a Linux based, like most OSs, right? What I noticed is it looked very similar to Fedora, if anybody's ever seen what Fedora looks like. There, that's it there. Boom, gone. But so basically, it's just kind of a Linux system that comes pre-installed with Steam on it, which I don't understand why you need that, because it's not exactly the easiest thing to run games on Linux, being that it's a it's not typically supported by game developers. And I'm sorry if I'm moving around a lot. It's kind of weird having this camera like in the middle of my desk, because the camera is on a boom arm, so it's jutting straight across in front of my desk. Right, so it's done installing the base system. It's doing whatever the heck it is it does. I'll be back when it completely boots up. Right. Before it breaks, this is what it looks like. You see how tiny that is? That's my hand up against a 24-inch monitor, I think. And I have big hands, but even then, that's pretty small. iPhone 7, default iPhone 7 for reference. It's quite small. It's installing Steam here, right? It also said that there was stuff available, but let's go to settings, right? Clearly, we want to fix the display, so we have this display here. It's in 14:3. All right, let's try not to go 1080p. There. Hey, that didn't crash it. That didn't crash it. That's a better resolution. That's a more acceptable resolution, and I realize the camera's not exactly squared away, but Now, I'm not going to be logging into Steam on this thing, but I will look around here. So, it comes with Firefox installed. Of course, it comes with Steam installed. Doesn't look like there's much else here. Yeah, from the looks of it, it doesn't even have, like all the open source text file documents. Now, what we can do, so we can go here and, now assuming this is based on Fedora and not a different one, it's, like, I don't remember. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on. Oh. It's configuring kernel modules? Huh. I'm confused. Right, so... Oh! Wait, this is supposed to look totally different. Oh. Oh, now that makes much more sense. Right, so what it is, right? If we can, minimize that. What it basically does, right, is that you have this. This is just like your regular Linux stuff. And then on top of it, it reboots. No, that wasn't supposed to happen. I don't know what caused that. I gotta make sure that my IP address doesn't show up anyway. Which it shouldn't. Part clone. Device size 10 gigs. Space in use 3. Free space 7. I'm in over my head here, guys. I don't know what's happening. Here I was trying to figure out what's supposed to be going on here. Finally figured it out. And now I'm confused again. Huh. This is weird, man. I've never seen this. Like I said, I've never seen SteamOS running on anything. From what I've seen from these screenshots over here explaining how it works, it looks pretty much like, let me grab it. Where? It looks basically what this thing runs. If bro, it's so dark. What the frick? Oh, there it is. Right. Well, you still can't see it. If you see that, it's a Steam link. It's this little box you plug into your TV that allows you to stream games from your computer to your television. You can now choose. Oh crap. Let us reboot? Yeah. Let's just try the reboot. But yes, so basically it looks like it runs the same stuff that this runs. Which, if that's the case, I wasted $50 on that piece of crap. Right, so while it's rebooted and possibly crashed. God, please don't tell me. This mess takes so long to set up, man. Oh my god, it takes like 20 minutes every time I have to reinstall this. Not to include, I don't know what this is doing to my computer as far as like space-wise. It won't let me tab out of it either. Alt tab doesn't work. The right control C doesn't work. What does work is what always works. Yeah, command prompt here. Right, so I'll be right back with something, I guess. I don't know, I'm confused. Right, well, this is what it's supposed to look like, and I'm gonna get the Steam link set up and displayed up here so you can see that as well. Once again, I'm completely sorry for the jank camera setup, but I guess it worked out, being that I'm going to use the Steam link, which I can't just screen capture. So yeah, I'll be right back with that, but this is what it's supposed to look like with all this stuff, and then you exit like so. So yeah. Right, after that whole nightmare, apparently a mice got into the box of the stupid Steam link thing and chewed up the cord a bit. So I'm going to be super careful and try not to touch anything. But yeah, so basically, you got that little box thing I showed you. You also get one of these. This is a $50 Steam controller with a little touchpad-y thing here. You plug the little dongle for the controller into the thing, and now you have broken hardware. Anyway, if it'll ever boot up properly, maybe you'll be able to see what I was talking about, where it kind of looks like that, or if you've ever seen a Steam Big Picture mode, that also looks the same. Now, as to why you'd want that, I'm oblivious. I'm completely oblivious. I have no clue. Would quit applying updates. Turn my controller on. Alright, so you can see, you know, it's probably here. Whatever they do with this controller is weird. I don't know what it's updating. I don't use the Steam Link because my internet's kind of bad. But that's beside the point, right? I don't use it. Then again, I normally play video games sitting here at my desk anyway. But if it would just load. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now. I could just be watching YouTube videos. But no, I had to go on a whole tangent, a whole like hour-and-a-half tangent, trying to get SteamOS running, and then proving a point that didn't even need to be made. Anyway, yeah, but if you look over here, that's what the little box looks like. It's on top of my PC right now. This is insane, man. This is insane. This is actually insane. This is taking forever. And it's not even like I could watch videos while waiting for that to load anyway. Because I have all audio coming out of the monitor. Well, not technically the monitor. If you look down there, if you see that little white light down there, that's the light to my speaker. But it's plugged directly into the monitor. Ooh, there's light over there. Now there's light here. This is what I use my expensive gaming monitor for. But oh crap! I twisted the little thing the wrong way. I wanted to tighten it a little bit. But yeah, so You see, this looks kind of like those screenshots. Yeah, you hear that loud. So what the heck is virtual here? USB devices such as, you know, it's pointless. But, the thing is, they're right about it being 1080p, but whatever. Just get me out of here. Right, there's a QR code you can scan if you want. I just find it weird. Anyway, we're gonna shut off the system. But yeah, so that was that. Now I'm gonna probably go spend the next hour and a half trying to get that system up and running. But yeah, so boom. See here, we're back here. Actually, what I can do is I don't think that this is gonna display any personal information, and if it does, I'll blur it out, probably. But we'll open up Steam here, and I'll show you what I mean by big picture mode. I also need to be careful with my feet around the stupid cord in the floor. Actually, I'm just gonna unplug that from the wall now, because it does have exposed wires from mice chewing on it. I've had that for years, and it's been under my bed, so that might be why. But anyway, here we have Steam. Everybody knows it. And then, but if you click big picture mode, boom, the screen goes black, it makes a lot of noise, you get this really crappy animation thingy, and boom, here you are. This is Steam big picture mode, or whatever. That also looks like SteamOS. So I guess they just took everything, Valve just took everything about Steam, mixed in a little bit of Linux, and then said, boom, we have an operating system. Which is fine, right? Just fine. I don't know what chat is. But, I mean, it's fine. You see how it works. And I guess you could do... I guess this could work for somebody? Because, like, you have... Of course, this is still running on Windows. But, But yeah, so, I guess that's the end of the video. Or, if I actually manage to get SteamOS working, we're gonna compare that one too, so. Right, well, I got a little bit of information. So, basically, what I'm assuming is the reason for this being a blank screen so much is that, if you could read that there, it says that CPU usage is at 96%, 94% in the VM, which is only like, if we pull up Task Manager here, only like 30% of my actual CPU usage, if it's right there. So that's not that bad, but so I'm just gonna let this run in the background for a little bit and see if I can actually get it to boot, and if it boots, I'll be back. Right, everybody, as you can see, it's still a blank screen back there, but it's been sitting here for 20 minutes. I don't know if you can see that right there. What I'm gonna do is, with y'all watching with me, I'm going to power down the system, reboot the system, and hope for the best. I should have hit F11 to open boot. Already, it switched things. Oh! Oh! Session information. Alright. So what I'm getting here is that it's just chugging. That's the problem. Like, it's bottlenecking here. Like, it's hitting max CPU usage. So let's shut down the system again. And I'm gonna see what I can do and I'll be right back. Right, so update. It's been like 20 more minutes of me just faffing around. So if I reset it, you get the Oracle VM box thing showing up, and then we skip through all this mess. And if I click enough, you see that it boots twice, and then boom, you get the mouse of the actual OS, and then it disappears. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try the same thing that I did to get it, to get this running like it is, and do it again, and see if that makes it run any better. And I will do this until I run out of CPU. Right, well, I upped the amount of CPU it could use, and all it did was it maxed out my actual CPU on my desktop, which is a i9 something. I don't fucking know. I didn't build the computer, but yeah. So I wish this worked. I really do, because I really want to know what it looks like. I will come back to this at some point, just maybe not on video. And if I do ever get it running, then I guess I'll go through a full testing of it. Yeah. So once again, I'm sorry for the camera stuff, but you know, it's something.